Girl Spice coming at you once again. You know what? I had a full day. I did a lot of things with you guys today as far as filming video content that I hope you enjoy. But I also just came home from seeing Babe and I was like, you know what? I want to brag about him for a little bit. So while I'm getting unready from the day, I'm going to kind of talk to y'all about my man and how come I'm so in love with him. So first of all, I'm going to get this hair together. I'm not going to really talk things through because this is just me literally taking everything off that I normally put on for the day. And I'm just going to get to going. So this was a wash and go, and it really has turned out amazing. I kind of just going to try to see if it'll last. I'm going to leave it. I normally would twist my hair up, but I think I'm going to see if this will just go a couple more days because I can always pull it to the side. Do a side puff if I need to. So y'all, I've talked about Pookie a little bit on this channel, and that is my love. He's been incarcerated for 21 years, and he has 18 months left to go. And we're excited about that. Right now, he's located in what they call a camp. Sorry. They call it a camp because this is like the lowest level right before you go to work release. And work release is basically, I mean, you're living free, but you still got to connect with DOC and, you know, you're on paperwork and stuff and got to follow their rules. But where he's at now is getting him ready for that level. So throughout his time in prison, he's constantly had a job. He always is taking care of himself. It's not been something that he's needed me to support him. He works and does his thing. But up until recently, he's always had a job that paid maybe 47 cents an hour. So, I mean, how much can you really splurge on 47 cents an hour? You know what I'm saying? Well, because he's at camp, they have a company or organization called Correctional Industries. And Correctional Industries, yes, it's still slave labor, but they pay them way better than they did before. And you can go up quite higher and quicker. So, I'm going to just use this, guys. This is a Green Clean. It's kind of like a emollient, but it works great when you're trying to take off your eye makeup. It just loosens it and makes it all icky. So I'm going to look gross for a second because it's going to be smeared all over my face, but it definitely works good. So anyway, he got a job with Correctional Industries. And with this job, he is working in a warehouse. He has a lot of freedom. They're not like on him. He's not having to check in and out. He's assigned his area, which they've already made him in charge of. He's only been there since October. And the first month they gave him he went from 65 cents, which is the highest he's ever made, to 85 cents. Because he was just doing so good. And they kept saying, like, we haven't had anybody pick up this so fast. So Babe got that raise and he was feeling good about himself. He's got his own little area. They give him his own forklift that he's in charge of and, you know, all that kind of stuff. See, I look a mess. So last month, it was the holiday month. Things got really hectic. Pookie was running his own department. He kind of implemented some changes to make things more efficient. His boss was like all for it. And so because of the holiday month, you know, with Thanksgiving and President's Day, he had to get a few days ahead because they were going to be off. But the orders still needed to get to where they needed to go. So Babe had worked his butt off and ended up getting like 3 days ahead, which was really difficult. And his boss was giving him kudos and everything. Well, when he came back from Thanksgiving, he's working and he's noticing like, oh my God, this is crazy. Why am I so far behind? Because all of the orders he had been given for the day, he's like, this is just nuts. So he started to kind of freak out thinking like, oh my gosh, I made a mistake, which he has his work ethic is not like many. It's amazing. So he gets like halfway through and he's like, wait a minute, I've already filled this order. Long story short, what happened was his boss did not update the computer. So everything that Pookie had done to get ahead, he didn't realize he was that far ahead and didn't update it. So Pookie had to spend a lot of his day redoing things he'd already done. Boss comes over, is very apologetic, like, I'm so sorry, because he sees, you know, Babe is working so hard. And everybody was just like, why? How did we get so far behind? Babe kept his cool, kept working, kept doing his thing. And just last week, they bring him into the office and they're like, you know what? We haven't had anybody work as hard as you. Even when we made our error, you still were making tracks to be on time and ahead of schedule. And you've just taken this and made it your own, and we really appreciate you. So they gave him a raise, and you know how much they gave him? They gave him a whole $1. Typically, it would have taken him a whole year to get increments up to $1 raise, but they gave him a whole $1, and he's only been there 2 months. I'm so proud of him because he's just kicking butt. And people are starting to notice how hard of a worker he is, and I just love that. So he got this raise, and, you know, he's feeling like he's prison rich, okay, of course, because his goal is that he just wants to not have to eat in the chow hall because it's not good food. It's not quality food. So he wants to be able to buy his food on his own. And so this $1.85, you know, that's a lot of money. So the other day he asked me, we were just talking actually, and he was like, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, oh, nothing. I think I'm good, you know, because normally I buy what I want. So it's not like I need anything for Christmas. Where is my toner? I just had it. Lord, what am I doing? Did I drop it? I literally just had it in my hand. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. Okay. I got this African black soap toner from one of my beauty subscription boxes. It's just kind of another good way to clean your face. So anyway, he'd asked me what I wanted. I told him I was good. I didn't really need anything, which I didn't. And then the other day, we were just talking, and I had said like, dang, I can't wait. I want to get one of those. And I was talking about a toaster oven. So I live, you know, I'm a single woman. I like to cook, but it's hard cooking for yourself because the things I know how to cook, normally you make it in a large amount. And so I don't really do a lot of cooking, and I don't like turning on my oven for just like one small little pizza. Mind you, just if you didn't know, I also have weight loss surgery, so I don't eat a lot. So I was telling him like, you know what? It would be so nice if I should buy me a toaster oven, because then I can heat things and not have to worry about heating that big old oven. It might not take as long, yada, yada, yada. I just happened to mention that, right? Y'all, guess what showed up at my door 2 days later? He bought me a toaster oven. My heart, like I was leaving to have a happy hour with my girlfriends. I walk out the door, almost trip over the box because I wasn't expecting it. And of course I'm like, what else did I order? Because it's getting out of control. Y'all, I've been ordering crazy. I was like, what else did I order? And I turned the box around, it says Black & Decker, and I was like, my toaster oven! I literally screamed out loud. I was like, it's a toaster oven! So I couldn't open it because I was running late, but he called me and I said, do you know a guy who might have sent a girl a toaster oven? And he started laughing because he was like, oh my God, you got it. He wasn't sure I was going to get it in time. He really wanted to make sure I got it for Christmas. And I told him, I was like, you know, I was talking about you so bad. I was telling them that I just want something with a tag on it sometimes. Purchased from the store. And look at you. I got to brag about my man because he sure did come through. But yes, he bought me a toaster oven, y'all, for Christmas. Because he was like, you know, this is what he said too. Just like, he was like, we're transitioning, babe. We made it. We finally got here. And things are starting to change for me. And it's only right that they start to change for you too. So when things happen better for me, I can't be the only one that benefits from this transition and our hard work because you put in as much time as I did. How sweet is he? I love him. I love him. So yeah, y'all, he bought me a toaster oven. I'm going to show y'all pictures too because I took a lot of pictures because I wanted him to see it too. And it's big, and it's because the one that I wanted, it was like the cheaper version. It only had like the dial. You just turn the dial. This one has like you can toast, you can bake. It came with different trays you can put in there. I love that man. I just love him so much. I love him, but I just love how much he loves me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that man loves me. He thinks about me all the time. And he just kept saying, because I saw him today and I was hugging him like, thank you so much for my toaster oven. And he was like, man, that makes me so happy that I was able to get you something you wanted. And our life is going to be different. And I can't wait for it. But I'm enjoying where we're at right now. I just am. He is my booski. I love him so much. And I just am so grateful that through all these years, like, I mean, we've had a lot of times where we didn't like each other, but we have always loved each other. And more than that, we've always been best friends. You know what I'm saying? That friendship, I know, has carried us through. Oh, all I put on my face is coconut oil. I know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. But listen, I've been doing that for most of my life. I don't have any acne. It works for me. Keeps me nice and moisturized. So anyway, y'all, I just want to come on here and brag a little bit about my boo. So I will make sure you see some pictures here in the end of my toaster oven because it is so cute. And tomorrow I'm about to make me some toast. No, I went and bought me a pizza just so I could practice in my toaster oven. Okay, I'm so happy about that. I'm so excited. I was so excited because it was a gift that I actually wanted and I got it. Like, is this what life is like when you got a man at home? Huh? Because don't get me used to that. Asking for stuff or mentioning stuff and it show up. Don't do that. I ain't ready. Yes, she is. She ready. All right, y'all. I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful night. Get some rest. Tomorrow is Saturday. You know what I'm going to do? Nothing that requires putting on real clothes, okay? I'm about to edit, YouTube, talk to y'all, and just chill out. So I hope y'all with me. Y'all with me? Y'all have a good night. Stay blessed, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.